So today didn't go as I imagined. I did not pass my real estate exam. And instead of me disappearing or not showing up for you guys, I decided to come on here and talk about it with you because I know there's other people that are on the same boat as me taking their licensing exam, because I know I'm not the only one that has walked into something expecting a win and walking out to sit with disappointment. Hey y'all, I'm Jamielenear, just call me Jamie. Welcome back to another video. Hey y'all, happy Monday. As y'all can see by the title, I didn't pass my real estate licensing exam, but we're gonna get into it. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I ain't even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm kind of glad I went in there and took it because I can at least see where I'm at. I'm gonna be honest with you. I studied, I did prepare. I showed up believing today would be the day, and it was not, okay? I'm not gonna go into details about the test because that's not what this video is about. This video is about what happens after, when things don't go the way that you planned it to go. And I'll be honest, the first feeling after I took the test, I was like, I really didn't know what to feel. I didn't know if I was upset or not mad at it or just confused with it. Because I'm like, you hear so much stuff about the real estate licensing exam and people are like, oh, this test is so hard. It was so hard. But to me, when I got in there, I was like, it's not hard. Just like they'll throw things in there to trip you up. Because there was a lot of me second guessing myself. I'm gonna be honest. It was a lot of me changing my answers. And y'all know how I go with that. I gotta stop that. I'll have the right answer and I'll change it to the wrong answer. And then next thing, my mind wandering off somewhere else. Then next thing, I'm starting to get hungry. And I'm just like, I already know I ain't passing this test. I know I'm about to pass this test because I'm all over the place. And then it was the disappointment. And then I'm just trying to, it hasn't really hit realization yet. It probably won't really hit realization until sometime tonight or tomorrow that I was this close and I missed the test by 25 points. Because you need a 109 to pass, and I got an 84. And I'm just like, hold up now. Wait a minute. It was a lot of that. But here's the thing though. Not passing doesn't mean that I failed. I'm gonna be honest. It means that I got the feedback that I wanted, so I know how to really study the sections or areas that I might have missed or I'm weaker in. And then I had to suddenly remind myself that one result does not erase months of discipline. It really doesn't. Like this moment right here doesn't define me. It does not define me. It doesn't cancel my goal to be a real estate agent. And it definitely doesn't mean that I'm quitting. I think that sometimes we underestimate how strong it actually is to sit with disappointment and still keep your head up, because growth isn't always loud. Sometimes growth looks like quietly pulling yourself together and saying, what's next? And as I get older, I'm starting to realize that I used to take things like this personally. It says something about my ability, my intelligence, or my future. But like I told you, this year I'm being more intentional about how I show up. So instead of me spiraling, acting a fool, crying and stuff like that, I'm just choosing perspective. I just have a little delay, but not denial. This is a lesson for me, but not a loss. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of myself for even getting to this point, because most people don't even get to this point. Most people get through real estate school and they quit. They're scared to even take the step to take the licensing exam, or they got to go through real estate at school again, and it's been after years of them really wanting to do it, but they wait because of the test. I'm glad I took that test because I know what to expect. For real, I really know what to expect, and I wasn't like, I really just don't feel anything. And it was, like I told y'all, it was a lot of stuff on there that I was like, I don't know. A lot of stuff that I learned in school, all that stuff they cram on you in school was not on the licensing exam. It was not on the licensing exam. All that stuff that I learned in real estate was not on there. I'll probably say that if they giving me 100% of the course, maybe 60% of the course was what I learned from real estate school. A lot of that in real estate school, you over study or you overhype it. And I'm just like, I messed up on minor stuff, stupid stuff. When you get to it and then your mind go completely blank, and I'm just like, that's what I did. I'm like, come on, how I forget? And I know this. So, but like I told y'all, I'm proud of myself for even get to this point, because listen, back in the day, the old me would have been, nah, I ain't doing this. Because I did that with nursing school. I flunked out of nursing school. I didn't pass it was like test in nursing school, you have to take a test every certain classes, and I didn't pass the test. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. And instead of me going back, I gave up. So I'm like, no, I ain't doing that. Not this go round. We're not doing that. We're going to continue to push through. That's what we're going to do. So what's next? What I'm going to do is regroup. And also I got to kick out another $119. So I took the test Monday. I plan on trying to take it again either Friday or Saturday. That's the goal. I don't know yet. That's the goal, but there's no guarantee. But like I said, I'm going to regroup. I'm going to tighten up where I need to tighten up my weak areas, which it was only a couple weak areas. And when I say it was minor weak areas that I need to tighten up on. And I said I'm going to take the test again, because I'm not giving up on it, because I was right there. And that's not because I feel pressure, but because I know what I'm building and I know what I'm trying to do. And if you're watching this and starting to feel discouraged about something you got going on in your life, please don't. I just hope this reminds you that one decision, I hope this reminds you that one moment doesn't cancel your entire vision. And if you've ever had to sit in disappointment and still keep going, drop a comment and let me know that I'm not alone. And if you're in a season where things are not clicking yet, just know this: you do not have to give up. You just have to keep showing up. Thank y'all for listening, and your girl will talk to y'all soon. Bye.